Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the Tyrant. This is like take number 7. I've had just about every issue you can possibly have while trying to record a mobile game. um, Outside of like the app crashing or anything like that. No. So this is my intro video. Basically just talking about like where I've come from. What I like in the game and what I want this channel to be. I've been playing this game for like a little over 2 years because I started playing during the first anniversary, and it was the Titus banner. My first rainbow was Trivia. I thought that game was super cool, no pun intended. I pulled double Titus on a 10+1. It was really cool. I was set for a while there with that, because I mean back then you could get away with all kinds of 4-star units. I mean nowadays like it's a very different ball game. Can you still get away with just using 4-star units? Definitely, most certainly. But back then it was a lot easier, because it was almost by game design. I mean, like Warrior of Light, Mystia came out. There was just Cecil. Like there's just other units that were viable back then that aren't as viable now, but you can still use them. Anyways, I've played this game pretty consistently. I think over the last 2 years I've played, I think I only missed a couple days, and that was at the beginning when I was like just starting to play. I've pretty much played every day for the last 2 years, in some sort of capacity. I like the game a lot. There's so much I like about the game. I like the lore of all the characters, like how different they are, their kits, how they work with each other, the different synergies that you can create through like the different chaining families, the support roles. Like, I don't know, this game definitely causes you to really appreciate support characters, and I think that's something that a lot of people don't appreciate when they first start playing a game like this. Usually they're all about, oh man, this attacker's busted, or just like really primary roles that are at the forefront of your mind, or the ones that you think of like tanks and like damage dealers. You don't really think about support units or healers or whatever. But this game, like, it definitely has changed my perspective a lot. Just based on right now I'm technically using 3 support units. I'm using Myra, I'm using Sylvie, and I'm using Lauren. Lauren can be used as a damage dealer. Not a great one, but she can be used as a damage dealer. But I'm primarily using her as a breaker supporter, just because she can imperil and break, and she's pretty beefy on her stats. Let's actually go into it. This is the team that I used for Chaotic Darkness, the trial. I'll find it real quick. It's in, it's in here. The series boss battles. I went into this thing completely blind. Took me 14 turns the second time. The first time I lost, I had no clue what the heck was going on. I was just playing it just to see what was going on. I'd say that this game's a lot more forgiving the higher rank you are. I mean, I'm currently like 176, I think, 174. And I have 177 energy. When you first start playing, like, energy is everything, and you do not waste it at all. But when you're where I am, like, 177 is a lot, and you, like, if you're doing the rewards wheel and stuff, you're constantly getting energy refills. I mean, I think I'm sitting on, like, almost 200 or something like that. I can't remember. 179, I mean, that's a lot. So... Anyways, I paid attention to what was going on during the fight, but I still didn't really quite understand what was going on. I've I've only gone into fights blind a few times, this being one, and then a couple times in the story events when you play the bonus stage, where it's like the boss rush, where you fight 3 different trial bosses or whatever back to back. The last 2 or 3 I've played completely blind. One of them I watched maybe one YouTube video. Shadow Program. He's kind of fun. He's pretty funny. He's a little troubly, but he's funny. I watch all the big ones. I watch Hal. I watch Clake. I watch Meet Me on Mars. I watch Senzar and Gonzi. I watch X. Guides for Gamers. I sometimes watch. I think that's his name. Obviously, I'll watch Umber Rays. I watch the mess out of that guy. I mean, he's mostly the reason why I got Sid and Carlet. That guy, like, he's like a used car salesman. He can sell anything. I mean, I like both those units, but outside of like niche things with Sid, you don't really need that unit. I mean, he's cool. He can do some really good stuff, especially with all the imbuers we have nowadays. I was fortunate to get his STMR. I've gotten a lot of STMRs this year through luck. On the Fid banner, the Summer Finger Road, I got 4 of her on the step up, which was crazy. Charlotte, I got 4 of her on her step up. And then Elena, I got 3 of her on the step up, and I got 1 from the ticket. I spent a lot of tickets in Lapis on that, so I actually, that one I think was just, that was a just pull for sure, but the other ones I got pretty lucky. Anyways, so one of the main problems I was having was Myra kept dying, and why? Because she's Imperial 80% here, and Chaotic Darkness Imperial 75, so she was effectively Imperial for 155% dark, and like that thing hits like a train. Like it's no joke. It's not a joke battle by any means. So what I did to resolve that was I used her dual cast beneath playlist and was using behind the scenes on herself, which it's just a re-raise, and then I would use intro to heal everyone and then boost the LB rate. I don't know, it's just doing all that stuff. And it just kept her alive, and kept me healing everyone else and let them do their thing. CG Charlotte, have her melee for elemental resistance, coincidentally have 165% for water, which Chaotic Darkness Imperial's water is 75%. The only person it really affects is the magic cover tank, because they're covering all the water hits because it's water magic. But yeah, I was using the Moogle plushie shield instead, and I was using her circlet as her hat, and was using the glasses. I was doing something like this to get her fully immune. And then she had 80% call attacks. I probably should have changed Fairy Cloak, but I didn't. It's okay. It's not that big a deal. So, it was something like that. It was something along those lines. I can just reload. I love the load save stuff that they put in this game. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's so helpful. But other than that, she has elemental resist from all sorts of stuff. Beach Girls, that's the Phoenolid STMR. Really good. Myra, the way I use her, outside what I mentioned earlier when she was dying to Chaotic Darkness, I use either one of her cooldown abilities or the re-raise and intro the first turn. Second turn I use intro with Emerald. Third turn I use intro with Main Verse. 4th turn, I use interlude with outro. 5th turn, intro with main. 6th turn, interlude, outro, and then it's just those two constantly. Those two different move sets. After you unlock outro, it's easy. You just have to get to that point. She has other moves that are really helpful. She has her Entrust move, which is super great. To be 200% LB fill rate for 5 turns, that's great. You can't beat that. Entrust is extremely strong, especially when you're talking about these units that take like 55 LB Chris or something like that. And she just gets it really quickly. Just general support stuff. I got Maker on her and stuff like that. Sylvie I have specifically geared for LP fill. She's at 700% before like battle buffs. She gets 150 from Bowie Knife, 100 inherently to herself. She gets 200 from Lust Dagger because of the special ability, and Lust Dagger has 50% inherently. She gets 150 from Dream of the Faith, and then 100 from each Hero's Vow. And she's getting 7 to 9 crystals per turn between the bunny clips and protector labs. So she's popping that they'll be off a lot, which is great. She's got amazing stats. 12,000 HP, 900 spirit, and almost 500 defense. That's really good. Lauren, I think I mentioned this earlier. She's not the best breaker in the game. No, I didn't. That was the other take. She's not the best breaker in the game, but I love Lauren. She's one of my favorite units in the game. I had her for over a year and a half now, and I've used her for a majority of that. The only other breaker I really used, I used Heavenly Technician during 6-star. I haven't really used her much during 7-star. I think I used her for one thing or something. I rarely use her. And then Beatrix I use occasionally. But yeah, so Lauren, she's just really good for this team comp because she impales lightning and light, which Sylvie can imbue lightning and light. Charlotte has a light aerial ray. Lauren has an aerial ray that's lightning and wind, so you can imperil or imbue her with light, so that way she can elemental chain with Charlotte. Overall, Lauren's just great. I really enjoy her kit. I really enjoy her animations. I enjoy her lore. I enjoy that she's tied to. She trained Sacred Shield Charlotte. Really cool stuff. And then there's Elena. Elena's brand new. She just came out last week. Hybrid unit. Hybrids are my favorite units in the game. I have pretty much all of them except for Felix. Didn't care for his kit that much. And I didn't really like his sprite. And I just pulled for Christine and White Knight Noel whenever it came out, so I didn't really have any resources left. There's a lot of reasons. And I didn't like Tiana. It was a split banner. Overall, she's just so good. I like her. I think I could honestly say I like her more than Esther. She's more flexible, I feel. Esther's pretty tied to lightning. Sure, she has some non-elemental stuff in her kit, but if you go non-elemental and you're outside imbuing, you're missing half of Esther's kit. Half of her kit is all about imbuing herself with lightning and imperiling the enemy with lightning. So it's just you're just using her as a beat stick, and that's, I don't know, that defeats the whole purpose of it. Elena does all that for 4 different elements, and she has 4 different chaining families, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, she has Bolting Strike, Disorder, Aerial Ray, and Stardust Ray. And her LB hits for 30 hits. Does it say how many times it? No, it doesn't say that. They'll eventually get that sort of stuff in the game, but she just does all kinds of stuff. Some people were saying that she might perfect chain with Kyo, or chain pretty close with Kyo's LB, which would be pretty cool. I don't know how relevant it is really, because Kyo doesn't really. I mean, Kyo cares about lightning, but he doesn't really care about the other elements that Elena has. Light, water, and ice. Anyways, I currently have her booked for magic over like hybrid split or attack. You build her based on what you're fighting against. I really and honestly truly, you don't do hybrid split unless you have the busted stuff. Like you have the STMR level stuff. I feel like you're missing out on damage if you do it with just TMRs. You're getting really suboptimal levels of stats. Like it just isn't impressive because of how the hybrid formula works. You might as well max out what the enemy's weaker to. Like if they have lower defense, max the attack. If they have lower spirit, max the magic, and then like get some attack in where you can. I mean, like, because I still use Adventurer 5 and Nature Loving Spellblade, and those give attack. Obviously, Estrella, her TMR, has attack on it. So I mean, I'm still going the attack route. Like the attack's still there. I mean, she has almost 1,500 attack. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Whenever we get the STMR Moogle, I'm 99% sure I'm going to get Ravenheart, and that's going to be the start of me like really trying to get Elena to be mega busted. Just because it gives 60% magic and 40%, or it gives 60% magic. I can't remember. It gives some absurd. Let's see, I can find it. Wrapping bandages. Ravenheart. Oh man, I'm like way off. 20% attack, 20% magic, and then it has 40 and 40 attack, and then it also has. And this is like where people are like, "What? Why did they do this?" Has dual cast for whatever reason. Boosts equipment, attack, and magic when armed with two one-handed weapons. And killer for magic and physical killer for 8 flying monsters and demons. Like, jeez. I don't know. Getting flat and percent and true dual hand, like that's all so good, especially with true dual hand being the next big thing. So I'm probably gonna get Ravenheart. If I don't get Ravenheart, I'll get Florid Hairpin, or I'll get Carlet's STMR. I'm not sure. There's a lot out there. There's Argabath. There's a lot out there. I'm probably gonna go with Ravenheart though, because I have 3 Malphasi, as you can see. So getting the STMR Moogle essentially gets where you have 2, right? Because you're fulfilling that STMR condition. Now I only need to get 3 more Malphasis to get a second copy of Ravenheart instead of 5 more. So I don't know. It just cuts down that number. I mean, there's not a lot of STMRs that you want to get 2 of, definitely. Because it's an accessory and not a materia, you definitely want to get 2 of it because it's stackable. Anyways, we're getting way off base here. Where am I on time? Oh, not bad. So overall, this team was a lot of fun to play against Chaotic Darkness. It stood its own. Charlotte died a couple times because he grants death, and he can break all your immunities and stuff. So You have to, like, I highly recommend bringing the, like, things that remove those, or add protection towards it or whatever. But no, I plan to continue playing this game for a long time. I mean, pretty much until the game stops being played. I mean, I have some skin in the game for sure, and I enjoy playing it a lot. As far as like what I want to do for this channel, I want to just I just want to build community, like have people come together and have really awesome discussions in the comments. The Facebook pages are always great. I've had a lot of positive experiences. The people that weren't nice, like if you had bad experiences on the Facebook page, the global one specifically, Global Nation I think is what it's called, the people that weren't nice on there, they're not there anymore. I haven't seen a bad post on there in a long time, like probably like 6 months now. There was a couple people that were not, I was not a fan of, but I mean, I like this game too much to let someone ruin my fun. So it's a game. It's a game. It's not I don't know, some people take stuff just way too seriously. So all in all, I really want to like just build content where I'm like doing clears and stuff. I want to play funky teams. I was really into Jiraiya a couple weeks ago, with him chaining with Kingslave and Octaslash. He works really well with Zargabath and obviously Nyx. Both those two different units do very interesting things with him. I mean, Nyx, you can have like a never dying team that like where they just sacrifice themselves and do things. Like you could play like Rem. This is okay. Here's a team comp I could say. You could do Rem, White Knight Noel, Nyx, and Jiraiya. That's only 4 people, right? I guess you could also do Myra or Rena, one of the two. You can do the re-raise with Rem, the AoE re-raise. Or you can, no, even better, you can do the re-raise with Rena or Myra. Use both Rem and Nyx's abilities where they kill themselves to fill things. Use, obviously they come back to life because of Myra. Then you use Jiraiya's LB, and then his ultimate move's unlocked, like turn 0. And it chains with what's his face, with Nyx, and then you're set for a few turns. I don't know. There's just some cool stuff like that you can do in the game. Like there's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of team comps that you can do. I go over some arena stuff because no one ever touches on arena. Is arena like the greatest thing ever? No. Can you have fun with arena? Definitely. The team I have now is all about surrounding Elfrida, one of my favorite units. I'll probably make another video that covers my favorite units, because that could take a while. But yeah, Elfrida gets hit. You're using Nicole, the classic Nicole Elfrida setup. You're using Nicole to make her AoE physical cover, and then you're using Shao, the monk, Leela, and Emperor. Emperor has Melancholic Cell, and Leela and Shao both have counter moves. And all 3 of those counter moves between Melancholics, like Emperor, Leela, and Shao, they counter when an ally gets hit. So they're all equipped with wing weapons. Because Emperor, sadly, when he does his counter, it's a physical move. Which is actually kind of a good thing, because then you can imbue it. So they're all countering at the same time, and like spark chaining and stuff on your opponent's turn. I don't know, it's like the idea of Lilith, but a lot cooler, because like you're just seeing all these people be like, hey, you hit my friend, and then they like go and fight him or whatever. I don't know, stuff like that I really want to like showcase. Because writing it out on forums and stuff isn't that great. It's always more fun to see a visual, and I like talking about that sort of stuff. Anyways, I really appreciate y'all like coming and checking my channel out. I hope to get like 2 or 3 videos out a week. That's gonna be my game plan. Can I definitely stick to it, especially with this new job going up? I don't know. I hope so. I'm definitely gonna get at least 1 video out a week, playing the new content and stuff. But if you have any requests or you're interested in any of my builds, just post in the comments below and I'll definitely reply. I'm pretty quick on social media, so you shouldn't be waiting for me too long. But make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. The Tyrant.